Hello and welcome back to the Scott Sportscast Fantasy Football League Week 9 matchup slash Week 8 review. I am joined today with my co-hosts, Jesse Sapawaga and George Scott. How you all doing today?
Doing good, doing good. How y'all doing?
Could be better. Having a rough fantasy month, but you know.
Yo, what is going on, Scott Sportscast Nation? We're here. We're in the building. We're breaking down Week 8 recap, and then we're getting into our Week 9 matchups. So, a lot of movement here on the leaderboards. So, why don't you go ahead and get us started here, Alex?
All right. With pleasure. Now, looks like the top two stayed the same with What in the Hell keeping that top spot. Braveheart still at second place. Then we have our movement going where we have Bang Bang Niner Gang leapfrogging 831 to take that third spot, dropping 831 down to fourth. Yaga Man pushed back out the playoff picture down to fifth. Then we have Mariota Had a Little Lamb. And the longest streak alive this season, the four losing streak for the host of Bows. In seventh, and then Big Scott McLombardi tied right there. So, interesting month for me at least, but interesting week in fantasy football here. So let's take a look at our first matchup. Go to the game center. What's the week? Man, already past halfway through the season. And another just barely out of grasp loss. 12-point loss for the host at Bose to the 831 Mohammed. My squad right there. Team 831, baby. So, not too much to talk about in this matchup, except for I pretty much won every single matchup except the Patrick Mahomes dropping that 45 points, putting it just clearly out of reach. So it was a close game, but Brady, I thought he was going to be able to go off a little bit more against that Giants defense. Just wasn't able to. But congratulations, 831.
What about our next game here?
We have the Braveheart getting another win here against the Yaga Man. Looks like about a 16-point game.
Yeah.
So
This game came down to George Kittle and Kendrick Galladay getting hurt, not putting up any points. Big losses there. Miami's running back also getting hurt. So 3 key injuries this week that really held me back, but still was able to put up a decent score. But whenever you got Russell Wilson getting 33 and then Metcalf getting 32, that's 60 points with just 2 players. That's a tough tandem to overcome any week. So, Braveheart's getting it done, squeaked by, but we're coming for him come playoff time.
Oh yeah, it's only halfway through the season, so now is the half that really matters. So we'll see what goes on these coming weeks. A lot of injuries still for a lot of teams, so get those waivers.
So what's our next matchup?
We have Big Mick Scott Lombardi taking on Bang Bang Niner Gang, and looks like Niner Gang gets another dub on a Big Mick Scott Lombardi. Yeah, when you don't put up over 90 points, it's hard to win. Bang Bang 112 isn't the most impressive score either. So luckily he had a under 100-point opponent this week. So congratulations there, Bang Bang. And our final matchup, we have What in the Hell slapping around Mariota had a little lamb this week. About a 36-point win. Let's take a look here. A lot of it had to do with the Raiders not playing so well on offense this week.
Yeah, real good week here for, What in the Hell, highest scoring player this week. Always tough to beat the highest scoring player, so you want the highest score and you definitely don't want the lowest score. And when you score second to the lowest, well, that's just a tough draw.
Usually equals an L. But
Yeah.
so What in the Hell holding on to that top spot with a big win. I like it. All right, so that's the reason why the standings are the way that they are. But it's a new week, new games, new matchups, new players, new injuries. So we got to see what happens. So let's go ahead and start off from left to right. And we will go with the host at boasts, taking on the Yaga Man. I see. Looking like it's going to be an interesting week. Few key injuries here on Yaga Man's side. But like always, it comes down to I still don't have Christian McCaffrey back. And my guys just don't want to put up over 20 points.
Yeah, when you got Michael Thomas, Kendrick Galladay, Gaskin, Kittle, Austin Eckler, and Miles Sanders all questionable and out and on IR. It's tough to fill that many roster spots in one, waiver week. So gonna have to work some magic here on the waivers to be able to compete this week. But yeah, I like the hosts that boast here getting the W this week and the upset of the week. I just think the injuries are going to be a little tough to overcome, especially with some of these matchups like Derrick Henry against Chicago.
The tight end slot, there's no good backups to really go grab.
Amari Cooper is in the lineup right now, and Cowboys are playing really bad football. So,
horrid football.
Yeah, so give me the host that boasts getting a much needed victory this week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shooting for that bounce back. Rough fantasy months, four losses in a row. I'm like, who am I, the Browns right now? So, but even the Browns are doing well, so maybe that's why I'm doing bad. I don't know.
Must be.
So, all right, who you got in this one, Jesse?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with the host that boasts.
That's right. I am gonna take the Yaga Man.
like what George was saying, a lot of injuries and not a lot of other players to pick up. I mean, I see you winning by a little.
Yeah,
I can see my guys doing just enough.
Yeah, just enough to get it done.
But the fact is when you're only putting up anywhere from 10 to 15 points for everybody, that doesn't add up as well as 20s and 30s. So it's I can't have Patrick Mahomes go off against me again for 45.
And that's why we play the game, Coach.
So all right, so that's going to be an interesting matchup to keep your eye out on.
Yeah, definitely.
See what finally happens and what moves are made to kind of solidify each side. Our next matchup, we have Bang Bang Niner Gang taking on the Braveheart. And Bang Bang Niner Gang has been on a tear recently, really picking up the pace. And
Yeah.
for Bravehearts, I see a couple bad news bears right here. Two bye weeks for both his running backs.
Well, when you got Delvin Cook on
And
your bench,
defense. Oh, well, Cook's back, so yeah.
Doesn't really have much to.
to feel behind.
No. You got the Cardinals on a bye. Oh, no. Oh, they were on a bye last week. Okay, so yeah, the Cardinals are back against Miami, who Miami's been playing really well, but I still expect Kyler Murray to have himself a great game, maybe a 28-point game, 25.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go with Bang Bang on this.
I was gonna say the same.
The roster, man.
Due to the wide receivers, I think, and having to switch up at least one of your running backs, I think that's going to give Bang Bang the edge that he needs. I expect this one to be a little more of a high-scoring game, probably another 130 to 115 kind of game. But I'm going Bang Bang on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, this one's gonna be tough, but a couple good matchups here for Bang Bang Niner Gang. I don't know. Don't sleep on Bravehearts though. Bravehearts, he could throw in Zeke Elliott, throw in Delvin Cook in those running back spots right there. Seattle has a tough matchup against Buffalo, but I expect them to still be successful. Gotta find somebody on the defense. So if he gets active on the waiver wires, Bravehearts could still hold on to that top spot or one of the top two spots. But
yeah,
I'm taking Bang Bang Niner Gang in a close one. If Bravehearts makes the right adjustments, it'll be a good game. If he can't find the right guys, then it might be a blowout. But I'm gonna trust that Bravehearts gets the right guys in and makes it a good game. Just taking Bang Bang Niner Gang here.
Yeah. All right. So our next matchup, we have the reigning top dog. What in the hell? Taking on 831 Marmaduke. Marmadens might be in trouble this week.
Might be. This is definitely gonna be a tough one.
I think this is probably going to be the matchup of the week. But outside of, DJ Moore is solid. Who's the other one? Oh, Will Fuller. That one always worries me because he's either a hit or a miss. So if he hits, expect some big points this week. But if he misses, I could see Jesse edging this one out real close. But I'm gonna have to go with what in the hell on this one. I'm gonna let the record be the tiebreaker for me. Who you got?
This one's gonna be a close game. The Saints are taking on the Bucks, so Alvin Kamara playing against a division opponent in Tampa Bay who's been playing really good defense. You got Lamar Jackson against the top defense in Indianapolis. Then you got two matchups here against Miami, and Miami's been playing better. They got good corners, but DeAndre Hopkins is probably the best receiver in the league. Will Fuller taking on Jacksonville. So I think the matchups are a little bit better here. What in the hell? So I got to go with what in the hell here, holding on to that spot. But it's definitely going to come down to execution here. Whichever team is able to get off on their matchups is going to be the one that claims victory. But I think I'm going to take what in the hell with the slight victory here.
Yeah, I say Jesse can definitely have the bigger advantage that can really make a swing right here on the defenses because you got a great defense going against that horrible Jets offense who just traded everybody away. So I expect some big points from that defense.
Yeah, I'm hoping
And
the
that
same.
that could make the all the difference this week. So I'm guessing you're taking what in the hell too?
Well, I'm hoping that I sneak by on this one. Definitely gonna be a close one, but I'm hoping to be the upset of that.
Yep.
Jesse.
Just takes Patrick Mahomes going off for 40 again.
Hey, Jesse. And to everybody listening, hope is not a strategy. Yeah, tough matchup. Always tough going against the number 1 seed who's
Yeah.
been on all cylinders. But I think your team can definitely push and be a toss-up matchup here and could possibly get this victory. So I wouldn't sleep on your team either.
Oh yeah. So our next match and our final match of the week is going to come down to Big Mick Scott Lombardi versus Mariota Had a Little Lamb. Oh, and not good. Aaron Jones got hurt, pulled out. Jamal Williams came in. Now he's on the COVID list, so he's not playing. And the backup running back for the Packers isn't either. So Packers are out of running backs right now. So you have to find someone to throw in there. Calvin Ridley got hurt last week, exited the game, so we'll see if he'll be able to go this week. I just see a really tough matchup for Big Mick Scott Lombardi. She has to. I don't think she has a shot this week.
Yeah, same thing with the Yaga man. A lot of injuries to try to overcome. Not enough waiver spots, not enough roster spots, not enough time to really get it all sorted out. So because of that, I'm going to say Mariota has a little lamb, or Mariota had a little lamb. I don't know what happened to the lamb. I don't know if he still has the lamb. I don't know if the lamb's dead. I don't know. But it was a lamb, so he had it. Now it's gone. But I think he gets it back this week. I think he finds his lamb this week.
Yep. It's like on Don't Mess with the Zohan. Good. Is that good?
Yeah, it all comes down, like every week it comes down to the Raiders game here with Mario. So
like clockwork.
Do well, he does well. And I think Raiders will have a good game against the Chargers, who have been giving up and losing a lot of games. Losing a lot, or giving up a lot of points, losing a lot of games.
Yeah. I agree. What about you? What say you there, Marmadin?
Nah, like you guys were saying, I have to go with Mariota Had a Little Lamb.
Yep.
Just don't see the players on Big Scott Lombardi's on her roster. Just not pulling it off against his lineup.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough, especially without your best player in Kelvin Ridley, the only one who's putting up 30 points for her. So, when your superstar goes out, when your superstar goes out, it just gets tough. At CMC, as soon as he went out, I went on a 4-game lose streak. So.
Yes.
So it's like
make it 5. Let's make it 5.
Not. Let's make it 5. Come on. Trying to get that first round draft pick next year. Still get last pick.
trying to sell all my players before the deadline. Try to get some first round picks next year.
Everyone is on the block.
Trade me Matt Forte.
Yeah. Dude, he probably put up more points than some of my guys.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Sitting at home on his couch. So.
All right. So who's your guys' lock of the week this week?
I'm gonna have to go with Mariota Had a Little Lamb as the lock.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And me 3. I definitely third the motion.
The game of the week, I'm gonna have to give to What in the Hell and 831 Marmadin. That's gonna be an awesome game. I'm excited to see the results of that one.
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to pick a different game of the week, and it's probably not gonna be one anybody expects. But I'm taking the Yaga Man and the host that boasts for game of the week.
That one's
This
always
one, this
exciting.
one's gonna be close. We all know that the Yaga Man comes to play, but also the host that boasts always in a close one. So give me that one for game of the week. I think it's going to be interesting what both teams are able to do here off of the waivers and coming off of some injury prone, some injury elated teams. So give me Yaga Man, host at Bose, game of the week.
Yeah, I can see that one being within 5 points. Easy. 3.2 win, So, yeah, it's all going to come down to it, and much needed. If I want to have any shot at saving this season, I gotta go on a streak here, and not the losing streak.
It ain't over till it's over. It all comes down to Tuesday night. Monday night.
Sometimes Wednesdays.
I don't know. When does the football weekend? Who knows anymore?
I don't even know when it begins. Like, is it after the Monday night game, or is it Tuesday morning? I don't know.
Well, we can all. We don't even know if the games are on Thursday, so who knows?
Yeah, that's real. But awesome. So, any other final comments we got on this week here? All right, so we'll just get ready for our next segment. But other than that, look forward to an exciting week here. A lot of potentially good matches, a lot of potential blowouts at the same time. So we'll just see how these players do. But other than that, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We will catch you next week on the Fantasy Football League by the Scott Sportscast.